So this is my second video blog. It is Thursday, April 4th, 2013, 3:20 p.m. Eastern Time. And I am leaving for the trail in 9 days. 9 days. So in this blog, I am going to show you all of the stuff I have, which basically fits all into this bad boy. So watch. Recap. I quit my job March 15th, and it is now April 4th, and you might be wondering, well, my job was in Chicago, and I'm in Indiana now. I actually moved back in with the parents. Oh, yeah. Living back at the parents' house. Can't complain. No rent. Free food. Oh, yeah, life is good.
Hey, Joey, you want some ice cream?
Mom! No!
Oh,
get out!
oh,
Get out!
I'm sorry.
I'm making a movie.
No! I'm sorry.
No! No!
No!
I'm making... No! Get out! Get out! Get out! I'm making a movie. Parents! Some of you might be wondering, well, Joey, you know absolutely nothing about camping. You've never done it before. How did you buy all your shit? Well, let me tell you, there is a website called www.whiteblaze.net, and that is a website I went to where it's like a bunch of Appalachian Trail people. They just post a bunch of stuff, and a lot of people post their gear list for their upcoming Appalachian Trail hike. So I basically went through and basically printed out a bunch of theirs and saw the responses that people were getting about what was good, what's not, ditch that, you need this, you need that. And from there, I've got a pretty extensive list of stuff. So that's how I did it, if anyone's wondering. So don't think that you can't do it if you've never hiked, because I just did it. So, and there's also been other people that have really helped me out. There's a couple people I've met. There's Jimmy, who has his own site, www.walkingthewalk.org. Check him out. Very interesting, good blog. A movie that I saw called Beauty Beneath the Dirt by Catherine Imp. So that was a good one. Check that out. It's a good movie. And then I've also had information from my camping friends and yeah, other people like that. You know who you are. Thank you very much. So first thing I have in here, bandana. Super important, I guess. I don't know. Everyone's like, you need a bandana. Yeah. So bandana. And I like it because it's purple, whatever. I don't know. Next thing that I have are cheap flip-flops. These are used when you're not camping and you're just walking around at your campsite. You need something pretty easy to slip in and out of, so sandals. Opening my bag up now, showing you what's in here. Don't know how to open my bag. First thing that I have is my rain jacket, which is a nice, I think this is a pretty awesome piece of equipment. Just by putting it on, I feel a lot cooler. Cool. This is the Marmot Aegis? I don't know how to say it. But I just tried it on at REI, and I was like, oh yeah, I want this. And I heard good things about it from the salesman, but he's a salesman, so I don't know. Seemed nice enough. Here, in this one, this is a dry sack, so basically all my stuff in here will hopefully not get wet from this, but in here I have all my food, and I have no idea how to pack for food really at the beginning because I don't know how much I'm going to eat, so I've just loaded up on a bunch of random stuff, and, but there's like ramen, granola bars, tuna packets, Pop-Tarts, and those Knorr rice dishes. Well, I guess those are really popular. So, food. Right here, got my tent. I went with the MSR Hubba. I got this one. Actually, REI has a really awesome return policy, so I actually bought 2 tents and then both set them up at home here and figured out which one felt better. I also bought the Big Agnes Seat House SL1 one-person tent, and I definitely like this one better. I don't know, just seem better quality, craftsmanship, engineering. But yeah, we'll see. It's kind of heavy. I don't know, compared to other tents, maybe. I don't know. It's good. I have my heavy piece of material. Since I'm starting in April, I hope it's not going to be super cold, but I have this really nice Patagonia sweater, which is freaking awesome. Super expensive, but I can kind of see why. This is another one of these articles of clothing that I put on, and I'm just like, wow, I'm cool. Cool. Clothes. All my clothes, basically, except for the ones that I'm wearing, are in this little bag. And that's it. But actually, there's quite a bit in here. I probably have actually too much, and I'll have to send some home. But I can show you what I have in here. You want to see? Okay. This is also, this bag is a compression sack and a dry sack. So it keeps all my clothes dry, which is very important. I don't want cold, wet clothes when I'm going to camp. And also, this is a compression sack, so you got these little straps, and you can strap them down real hard. And it makes your bag pretty small. So that's good. Here are my clothes. My first article of clothing is a polyester t-shirt, like one that you would work out in. Because you don't want to wear cotton. That's bad. Cotton's bad. Bad! No! Don't get cotton! Bad! Bad! I got convertible pants, which are pretty cool. Remember these back in like 5th grade? Yeah, well, they're making a comeback and they're on the trail. So yeah, if I'm walking around, I'm in my pants and I'm getting a little too hot, just zip that off. I'm in shorts. I want to wear these when I get back, definitely. Make those cool again. Got a long Under Armour long sleeve shirt. I'm not sure if I really need this stuff or not since I'm hiking starting April 15th, but I have some cheapo fleece gloves and a hat. Doesn't really fit very well. Well, I guess it's not bad. Yeah, cool. I have long underwear. Boxer briefs. I already showed those before. Yeah, boxer briefs though. And I have some nice socks. These are smart wool socks. I guess they're super awesome because they're wool and they're smart. So, smart wool. These are just Carhartts. Got them on sale, clearance, for super cheap. And I'm just going to be wearing these when I get back, when I'm done camping for the day, or hiking for the day. I'm just going to put these on instead of some sweaty-ass socks. I have a ShamWow type of rag, which is, wow, it's like, oh, dried up. I guess that means it's good. But it's pretty big. Wow. I'm surprised at how big this thing is. I don't think I need something this big. But seems like a pretty nice rag that, you know, if I'm wet. I'm so wet! I have my poles for my tent support system. Right here, I have my AWOL's AT guide. And this book basically talks about everything, where the next shelter is, where food sources is, how high you are. It's definitely the best. I've heard super awesome things about this compared to other AT guides, so go with this one if you're going with one. I got spikes, stakes, whatever these are called. Things you put in the ground, and your tent doesn't fly away. I haven't packed my electronics compartment fully yet, but I got a tuner for my guitar. It's a really cool looking tuner, by the way. Beep. My Apple charger for just USB devices, really. I only have one port, so I'm concerned about, I don't know. I'm not really sure about how this shit's going to work. But I'm also bringing a crappy camera, an old Nikon Coolpix, so kind of sucks, but I don't want to buy a new camera. So here's where my sleeping bag is going to be. I don't know about this because it's super important to keep your sleeping bag dry. And mine's in a dry sack, but it is on the outside, not in my pack. So I'm concerned about this, and also when I'm walking, this thing kind of bounces up and down. So maybe if someone has any suggestions on how I can mount this, or if it's good to put it here, please let me know. Thank you. But I'll open up the sleeping bag now because it's pretty cool looking. It cost a shit ton. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Oh, another bag. Woo! Alright, here's my sleeping bag. It's actually inside out. Hold on. And inside of my sleeping bag, I have one of these sleeping liners, which I've heard is highly suggested so that when you're all sweaty and you smell like ass every day, you're going to make this smell like ass instead of your really nice sleeping bag. I'm already not liking the sleeping bag. It's hard for me to zip this freaking thing up. There we go. There we go. A little rusty. So here's my sleeping bag. As you can see, it's a mummy bag, which means it looks like a freaking mummy. Duh. This is a pretty nice bag. This is the REI Igneo, whatever you call that. It was fucking expensive. Because I guess it's a down material bag, and it's 800 fill, which means it can compress very small. So I wanted that, so that my bag would be smaller, basically. So yep, I have a tent. I have a sleeping bag. What is also needed, which I have, but I returned it because I'm not sure if it was good or not, is a sleeping pad. So you lay that on the ground, and you sleep on that so you don't get cold and you have a little more cushion. I went with the Thermarest Pro Air. Yeah, I've heard good things about those sleeping pads. Oh, but I'll show you my poles. I only brought one of my poles in, but this is the Black Diamond Trail Ergo Cork Flick Lock. Seemed pretty nice. Out of the ones I saw at REI, mechanically wise, I think this is the most sound of the ones I saw, and it has the cork handle, which is nice because I guess when you're all sweaty, that really helps. And a little cool trick I learned is that you're going to need duct tape for everything because duct tape is awesome. So a way to save some space, instead of putting duct tape in your bag, you just wrap some around your pole. So I wrapped some duct tape. I'm not sure how good this is going to hold up if it's rainy and all that stuff, but I heard that's what people do, so duct tape. Oh, another cool thing, if I do end up making, honestly, you're seeing enough of me right now, I like to make stupid videos, so I got another little cool device that I can maybe make some cool videos with. This is called the Stick Pick. And what this does, very simple little ingenious little device. You just put it on your tip of your pole, like so. I guess you just shove it up there hard enough so that it's not going to move around. And then you can mount your camera right here so you can take really cool videos. Good morning, Joey here. Day 100. I'm still hiking. I'm hiking on mountains. I forgot to talk about my pack, so I will talk about that now. I have the Osprey Exos 58 pack, medium size. And seems really nice. I heard really awesome things about this pack, and it's kind of interesting, me not knowing shit about hiking, putting it on, being like, no, yeah, this is pretty good. But I'm sure once I get out there and experience a little, I'll be like, oh, wow. Now I realize how good this pack is, so Osprey. So here's my stationary, I don't know what you call it, a kind of first aid kit, kind of health and beauty bag. I have Neosporin in here, wet ones, toothpaste, hand sanitizer, Body Glide, which I guess is really good when you're chafing, which I will a lot, I'm sure. That will suck. Toothpaste, Ben's 100% DEET, which is really good for insects so they don't bite you. The thing that most scares me about this trail is Lyme's disease. Definitely. So I'm gonna make sure I put on my insect bullshit so I do not get Lyme's disease. Here's some pills, man. You want some pills? In this, I'm pretty sure I have way too much, and I'll realize I should not carry this much at a time, but I have like maybe 30 ibuprofen, which I heard, you know, you're going to be sore, so use them. And I heard good things about these big pills are glucosamine chondroitin, which I guess is good for joint health. So I've heard a lot of people's joints start aching, you know, halfway through the trail, and one dude that I know loaded up on glucosamine chondroitin had no problems. So I thought, yeah, that sounds great. And I also got some anti-diarrhea. Diarrhea. Shoes. I'm bringing Merrill Moab ventilator, I believe. Heard great things, so they seem very comfortable, so that's great. Headlamp. I have a headlamp. I guess it's not in the bag. I don't know where it is. But that's important, I guess, when you're either you have to hike at night or you're just like moving around at night. So I don't want any of you guys to be worried about me on the trail because I have a utility knife. This is a Gerber, I don't know, 12-piece set. Look good. Tiny. And I know some of you guys are worried about my safety, but don't worry. I got a knife. Should work really well against, you know, attackers and bears. Get away, bear! Ooh. Stop it! And probably one of the most controversial items that I'm bringing along is this bad boy. Woo! It's a travel guitar, and a lot of people are like, "Are you crazy?" Because if you're hiking 2,000 miles, every little ounce counts, and I'm bringing a freaking 2-pound guitar, which is a pretty big deal. But I kind of sacrificed that by buying nice stuff, which nice stuff usually is lighter. So, and I think I'm, you know, gonna try. If I don't use it, then I'll send it home. But I have a feeling people want to hear me play my beautiful music. I love music. Music is great. Why don't we listen to music today? The problem that I have with this right now is, how am I going to carry this? My pack has hooks on the front of it, so I'm trying to devise a little system where I can put this, wrap it around in foam, and then rainproof it, and hopefully it will survive. I don't know, though. This wasn't a very expensive guitar, but I have a feeling it will not last me 2,000 miles. I'll probably break it. What am I doing for water? I'm probably going to get just 2 big Gatorade bottles, drink the Gatorade, and then fill those up with water. I heard that works really well. Everybody liked that. So, cool, I'll do it. As for drinking water, you need to purify water if you're out in nature. So, I bought some Aquamira tablets, which are some iodine, I don't know, chemical that you mix 2 parts together, and then you put it in your water, and voila, you can drink it. I'm a dumbass, and I sent those Aquamiras to my old Chicago address, so I do not have those right now. Keep you posted on that. The only thing I think these would be good for a smartphone is that, you know, if you're doing a blog, you can update it a lot more often. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might keep this. I'm not sure yet. I was really leaning towards buying a really crappy phone from Walmart and then getting 1,000 minutes, 1,000 text a month for like $30. Sounds awesome. I hardly use this thing as it is anyways. I don't talk to anyone. I don't like people! Get away from me! I think 1 blog post a month or something, or every 2-3 weeks would be sufficient. If I was doing it all the time, maybe, but every day. Today, I walked 15 miles. I saw a squirrel, and it seemed to not like me because it ran away. Wow. That was my day. Oh, another thing I forgot to show you is what lines my pack is a trash compactor bag. I heard these are pretty freaking... Oh, okay, yeah, just go out of zoom there. What the hell, man? Get in focus! Can you hear me? Wake up! What? Oh, there you go! And I just basically put this in first in my bag so it lines my pack. I've heard they do wonders on keeping stuff dry. So I'll put all my stuff in the trash compactor bag. Then I'll seal that up and seal my bag up. And apparently that keeps stuff waterproof really well. I know a lot of you might be asking yourselves, wow, you just went and bought a lot of items. Was that expensive? And let me assure you, yes. All my stuff, I think I'm running in the range of about $2,200. But you could definitely do it cheaper. Definitely, but when I buy things, I like to buy nice things. I buy nice things. I buy nice things. One thing people have asked me is, hey, can we send you stuff on the trail? Yes, please send me lots of stuff. I think how it's going to work is if you know me well enough, you'll know my cell number. Yeah, we're cool. Or maybe in my blog posts, I might be like, hey, guys, I'm going to go to this post office to pick up something. You should send some stuff here in the next week or so if you want to give me something. Yeah, if you give me something, really, I think it would be food, junk food. I'm sure it would be awesome. Or alcohol. I don't know if you can send alcohol, but I'm sure I'd drink that and have some. I think if you send me a lot of food, I won't be able to carry it at all, but that's the great thing is I'm sure I'll be with people and I can share it, and then they will like me even more. Alright, that is it for now. So, bye-bye!